We're back with Dubai Fashion Collective, meetup number 7 now. So 7 weeks ago, I had an idea to bring all of Dubai's creatives together because I thought everyone's a bit too separated. And now 7 weeks later, we're finally here on my last meetup for a while now, for 2 months, because I'm leaving Dubai for 2 months for a business trip. But we have the amazing Sampan over there. He's going to take over for me weekly. But I just want to tell you guys, this idea, it came through Threads. I posted on Threads and I asked everyone if they would like to be part of this idea. And I can't believe it. That one single Threads post got over 200 comments and now we're here 7 weeks later. So just want to tell you guys, literally anything is possible. Any idea that you have that you want to bring to life, any creative concept, you can bring it. You just have to take the action. Don't stop thinking about things. Stop thinking about things all the time. Should I do it? Should I do it? Should I not do it? Just do it. So now we're gonna go through the meetup and I'm gonna take you guys along with me. It's an amazing turnout today, a lot of new faces. It's also a little bit of a farewell party as well.
She's amazing. So what you make is what these people wear. Yeah, definitely. Exactly. So maybe I can, and she has an event company right now. So maybe we can have a conversation with her, and she can get us a venue. And you never know where it takes us. I can have a word with her.
If you just need the dancers, I can bring some from Europe. It's not a problem. Come on. Yeah. Sorry?
Kids?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I have seen the culture where people have their own things to deal with and they're going on with their own lives, which is fair enough. But when it comes to creativity for self, there's no much discussions happening. We don't meet like-minded people. And that is something that is going to be killing to a lot of creatives. And that is what this group is going to help. And this is my first meetup. I am looking forward to do that and rectify that. And I think even a lot of creative people have that creative block sometimes. And me being someone who's starting my career in photography, I would want to, bring back my creative flair and, bring a lot of discussions saying what to do, how to do, what can be done, what can we do for the future. And as we see, we have a lot of creative faces, beautiful faces here. We can work with them and bring something wonderful. That is one thing which I see, creative block. A very major thing, especially in Dubai.
For me, I think these Sunday meetups really help me for creativity.
Yeah.
And they stop the creative block for me. And also traveling. Traveling is also one of my biggest actually helps in this kind of thing. But what does everyone else think about creative block?
Creativity doesn't have a timeline. Like, it's not necessary for every creative person to have like ideas every single day and like post content every day. So that's something that I'm struggling with. Exactly. And especially when you have a 9-to-5 job, it's just impossible, right? But sometimes I work on weekends and I try to make the maximum out of it. But that's something that I don't like about this industry, that having to be on your toes all the time and posting every single day, it is exhausting, and somehow you need to balance your time and manage it and make it happen. So I don't know how to go about with this and keep up with other creators who are already out there and posting every single day. That's just requires a lot of discipline. Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. And I see Bhav active all the time, and I'm like, how is this guy like?
It looks perfect on my feed, my stories and everything, but there's a lot that goes into it.
Of course.
I love content, so it doesn't feel like it's draining to me.
Yeah.
The people, they're next to me, they're seeing me editing, they're like, this is the guy doing, right?
Yeah.
But this is my job. I'm a full-time content creator since 2017, and this is the struggle that no one really sees. I think that to be a content creator is a full-time job anyway.
Exactly.
So you've got to love it, or
And I love it, but I also have a 9-to-5 job. So as a part-time creator, I find it very difficult to post every single day. When I go full-time, obviously I can, because I'm putting all of my energy into that one particular thing. But right now it's like my brain is focused in two different directions, and I'm just juggling around both the places. That's what's happening for me.
I think one of the best things to do I recommend batch posting. So do all of your content in one day, maybe a Sunday, and then post it throughout the week. 1 reel a day, and 1 reel a day is better than 0 reels a day. So this is one thing I really suggest to a lot of people. I don't do that because I don't have time for that. So I literally every day I go somewhere, I'm posting reels from where I'm going. So Fashion Factor, yesterday I posted a lot. When I'm going to my clients, doing that, events, I do a lot. So when I go to one event, I create like at least 6 or 7 reels from that one event. When I'm with a client, I create at least, actually more, like 8 or 9 reels, and I start posting it over the next few days. Because I'm invited to a lot of events, a lot of PR agencies invite me, marketing agencies. I get sent a lot of clothes. I got sent this, so I'm gonna create content in this as well. So for me, it's very unique. I'm very grateful to have many opportunities where it's easy for me to create content. But Ashka is a starting content creator, so for her it's different. So I suggest batch posting. Batch posting will literally change everything. So on Sunday, have some different ideas. Because she's a fashion buyer, I would suggest her to make content about things that people are very interested in fashion, but don't have the answer to yet. So in 0 to 30 seconds, I think just explain a different fashion topic. And something I don't like using AI too much, but use AI in this circumstance. Search, what are people searching for in fashion that a fashion buyer could fix? Something very simple. And then it will give you different things that people search for. Because Google literally gives you, you can literally search on Google. You can literally search on Google, what are people searching? The search trends right now, like literally right now. And it will tell you everything. Usually, yes. But you can, with AI, you can literally narrow it down just to fashion buying. This is what I do with fashion styling. I search, what are people searching for as a fashion style, like in that kind of realm? And then it will tell me, and then I can literally make content on that. So when I'm making my content, talking to the camera, I can just do that. So that's one thing. If you want to get started in content and you are very specialized in one certain field, that's what I would suggest doing. Also, just your content does not have to be perfect. Like literally, most of my content that I'm just talking in front of a camera and it's dark outside or wherever I am, I'm just talking to the camera. That actually outdoes the content that I'm in a professional photo studio or a podcast studio. It's crazy because people, they don't care about perfection anymore. They stop when something's more real because there's so much AI now. When you look at a video, you're not sure if it's actually a real video anymore. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, stop overthinking your content. Just post it. Just put it out in the world. Like, you don't have to think, okay, my makeup is not good here. My, I'm not looking the best here. I have some tired lines here. Guys, no one really cares. I'll be honest. Okay, we care. Of course we care. I understand we care, but no one else really cares. I'll be honest. No one really cares. Okay, you might get one hater that says your nose is too big or of course Indian, like this and that. I've been posting content since 2017. I've gotten Indian hate comments every single day of my life. Trust me, there's so many people that are gonna say things about you. But you just have to make the content regardless. Because people are gonna say things. It's true, it's human nature. But usually, the hate comments will come from a person that doesn't even have a profile picture. So you just gotta think about it like, okay, this person is not even willing to put themselves out there. Why should I care about what they think? I'm the one putting myself out there. I'm the one putting myself at risk of judgment. So why does their opinion matter? It shouldn't matter, right? It should not matter. And I know a lot of people, when they have a business and they have a job already, like they're thinking, like, I want to make my content so perfect because my co-worker's going to judge me. My school friends might judge me. Guys, if they judge you, who cares about their opinion, to be honest? Like you're working a job and you're hustling as well. You're doing something. So just think about that. Most people are so afraid of putting themselves out there. So that's what I really want to say. And I know a lot of people are just too afraid of doing that and they will never make the content. But just start and then you'll find your community. The more you post the content, the algorithm finds the audience for you. And people, they start and they think, okay, I got 200 views. I put so much time in editing this. First of all, don't spend too much time editing anyway. Second of all, it takes time to find your audience anyway. So I'm just saying, like, if you're a makeup artist, you should be making content every single day about different things. Talk about things okay, this new foundation has come out. It's amazing. This makeup trend is really nice right now with the eyeshadow. I don't know what it is, but you've got to make content about this literally every day. Just record yourself talking, and people will watch. It doesn't have to be perfect of you sitting down like this in a perfect outfit. Just have your face. That's it.
For me, every time I try to edit a reel, it takes me 2 hours to edit one single reel. 2 hours. And I'm like, it's exhausting. Like, I am doing something wrong then.
You said you have been making content since 2017. How was it back then? I'm sure it took 2 hours back then. And then what changed that now it's so smooth? Like we can see literally, it's flawless. I don't want to say that, it's a scripted or whatsoever, but then it's smooth. We can see it's authentic. When you're eating something, oh yeah, that's how Bab goes. Oh, I can see the layers, the flavor is amazing. It is authentic. And it's on spot. So what changed? Since 2017, I'm sure it took 2 hours back then, but then now it's not like that.
No matter you're shooting on phone, camera, it's the same effort, right? It's the same brain you have to use and same hands. So no matter the gear. But yes, I think shooting with Bhav or doing anything with Bhav is amazing always because because the personality he brings in. And to be honest, there were other influencers, and because whatever you shot and you edited and you shared, somebody approached me. There was one more influencer at the same. Remember, I was asking you how much should I charge? Because somebody noticed me shooting for Bav and they really liked what I was doing. Even though we were shooting on phone and using the light, and they contacted me saying you're doing a great job. So I think, yeah.
We're here with a very special guest today, Maniza's son. And I want to ask you, first of all, who are you? Introduce yourself to the people out there.
So my name is Arhan Bose and I'm 9 years old. I'm from India. So I love cars and yeah.
Okay, nice. And I heard you have a YouTube channel. What do you create content about?
So I create content about like motivational speeches. I motivate people to keep on going and to never give up. So yeah.
That's amazing because a lot of my YouTube is about motivation and inspiration. So my YouTube channel is called Dress Better, Live Better. And a lot of things I do are about mindset and changing your mindset, because I think a lot of people, unfortunately, they shrink themselves in different ways. And I think with fashion, you can actually remind yourself that you are powerful, that you are allowed to take up space. And, I talk a lot about coming from nothing and coming now to where I've been able to do things like the Adidas photo shoot. I modeled for Adidas this week. And 10 years ago, the 16-year-old Bav would never expect that the 26-year-old Bav would be in this position today. Even me being here in Dubai, coming from Australia, the other side of the world, I can't believe it, right? So I think my main purpose from God is to inspire people. And I think inspiring other people is a very important thing. And I love that you are only 9 years old, but you are already inspiring people. So this is amazing mentality you have. And I think helping other people is what we are meant to do. So I want to say that you are doing an amazing thing already from so young. So what's the reason that you like to motivate people?
Because I remember when I first started like posting on my YouTube channel, I was getting like 0 views and stuff, but now I'm averaging at least over 50, and I have a video which is like 2,000 views.
Very good.
Live. So yeah.
That's very good. That's actually really, really good. 2,000 views, that's 2,000 people you don't know watching your video. That's huge. So I think even 50 views is good. 50, imagine 50 people in this room. That's a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
When you see a number on a screen, 50, it doesn't look like much. But it's actually a lot. So trust me, it doesn't matter about the number of views. It matters about the impact of the content. So if you're impacting people, that means you are doing a good thing. So don't worry too much about views. Views are okay. But it matters more about the impact of the content. And what you're doing the reason you're doing it as well, it's for a good reason. So also, why do you like cars? And I heard that you want to be an F1 driver one day?
Yeah. So, who inspired me to be a Formula One driver is basically my role model. Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton have inspired me, and Enzo Ferrari's also inspired me because I want to build my own car company by myself. So yeah.
These are amazing dreams to already have as a 9-year-old. Like, this is awesome. When I was 9 years old, I had nothing like this. I wanted to be a music artist, I think, back then, or a firefighter or something like this. I didn't even think about having a dream for myself, like a car dealership or having a car brand or being an F1 driver. I didn't have any of this. I didn't think about motivating people. I was just playing video games or watching TV shows. So the fact that he's 9 years old and he's already thinking about his dream, this is the future. Like, this is the future. Kids like this are the future, and this is amazing to see. So thank you so much for coming today. And I think you should also be in the fashion industry. What do you think?
It would be good to be in the fashion industry, but I am not that interested with fashion. So yeah.
Maybe that will change. At 9 years old, I didn't want to be in the fashion industry either. So maybe it will change. What do you think of my fashion, though?
So you look like you're dressed up as like someone royal, like classy.
Classy.
Yeah, classy.
Thank you. And do you like colors?
I love a lot.
You love colors?
I love colors.
Nice.
So yeah.
Thank you so much for everything today, and very nice to meet you. You're very inspirational. I will link his YouTube channel in the description. We're here with a new face now, and this is very interesting. I want to introduce you guys to him. So, what's your name?
My real name is Vadim. I go by the name of Chevalier. That's my stage name. I make music.
Very cool. So, why did you decide to come today?
So, like, considering contemporary industry of music and art in general, visuals become increasingly more important. So after finding one of your posts on Threads, I thought it would be a good opportunity to go and meet new creative-minded people. So I hit you up, and that's how I got here.
Very cool to meet you, man. I love to meet other people in the fashion industry, the music industry, sorry, because I think music and fashion are very similar.
Exactly, yeah.
And as an artist, the outfits that you wear, it also should be part of your musical identity as well.
Absolutely.
You know, one of my favorite artists, The Weeknd, he crafts a different look for each album, and I really like that. I think more artists need to put focus on their outfits and their personal branding, because when someone sees you, they should kind of get a sense of your music taste, I think, right?
Absolutely. So yeah, there's a bunch of artists out there that I listen to and that are generally popular who focus on fashion as a tool for marketing. We talking ASAP Rocky, we talking Playboy
Love
Cardi.
A$AP, love Playboy
exactly.
Cardi, yeah.
There are less recognizable but nonetheless talented people such as Edward Skeletrix. Check that guy out. He's a big inspiration for me at the moment. Yeah. He's a different type of artist. He also has a brand of his own. It's called Sickly. A very interesting take on fashion. Yes, I get inspired by him a lot.
So you said before that you do mainly hip hop, right?
My base genre is hip hop, but I'm like flexible because as a music listener, I don't pursue a particular genre. I pursue a particular vibe, and hip hop as well as trap, underground rap music, it turns out to be, it just gives me like the very exact type of vibe that I need in music personally. Yeah, it's just a coincidence, but at the end of the day, I'm down for all type of music and I look for inspiration everywhere.
So you make raps and you produce beats. That's really difficult, actually. And do you want to talk more about that? Because that's amazing. That's really talented.
The most difficult part about that is being able to put music out there consistently as a beginning artist and as an immigrant here in Dubai, I have to juggle two things at the same time. I need to stay creative and consistent, and also I need to be settled here, you know? There's a lot of stuff going on with like visas and everything, accommodation. I'm still figuring it out. That's my biggest obstacle at the moment. But once I like settle down, it needs a little bit of time. I promise you, like the workload will pick up. So
I like your vibe a lot, bro, and I like you're doing as well. I think it's very different and it's good. And I wanted to ask you, what did you think of your first meetup? Because this is your first time at Dubai Fashion Collective, and even though this is kind of a fashion community, I've wanted all kinds of creatives to join us because I think it's important for other people that are creative to meet other creative people once a week, because sometimes we get in our own heads, and to meet other creative people, it can also end creative block as well. And I think it's just important to be reminded that there's other creatives going through the same struggle, or just making new friends, right?
You're absolutely right about the part where you said we get in our own heads. That is specifically an issue for me. Honestly, I'm quite introverted as a person, and sometimes I have to remind myself that I have to be open-minded to communication. And yeah, basically, I've already got together with a bunch of people who I could collaborate with, which is very interesting. I did not really expect that. I really stepped in with the goal of just, being myself and being open-minded to talk, like just, talking my mind and stuff, like sharing my opinions on art and stuff like that. And yeah, I really like the time I spend here a lot.
Well, we're glad to have you, man. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Bab.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Appreciate you.
So we're here with...
First of all, my name is Asminay. I am from Angola, 25 years old. I'm an artist and a performer. I'm responsible to bring a unique blend of visual storytelling and live performance to the heart of creative scenes. And as an artist, I have to remind myself that I'm imperfect, and to think that I'm imperfect, it's make me do always the right things. So I made this event through a friend named Mina. Yeah. So that's why I'm here, and I'm very, very grateful to stay here. Now I'm brainstorming some ideas, like to create a mini documentaries for artists and a podcast for artists as well, to promote even more around the world, around Dubai. Yeah, that is my project right now. I'm brainstorming these ideas to create this mini documentary to talk more about your work. I'm an engineer in mining. Yes. I decided to give a little break for 2 months, and because of the heat as well. And I'm pretty much committed to moving forward with my artwork. So I'm willing now every day to collaborations and other things. I have much more time. If you want to make some collaboration, I'm here. We can talk anytime. Thank you.
So you're from Angola. When did you come to Dubai?
It's been 1 year ago.
1 year.
Yeah, I come through South Africa. I was spending some time in South Africa, Johannesburg.
And why did you pick Dubai?
I choose Dubai because the opportunities as well, and I see that it's much easier to connect with people here because there is a lot of nationalities all over the world, and that is such a thing that I never see in my hometown. I never see that. That's why I like to be here. That's why I choose Dubai, because of networks.
And when I first walked in, I saw your outfit. I really like it. I love the gloves, I love the sunglasses, the hair, and even the shoes are really, really nice. So I thought you were a model actually. And you're giving me the Street Fighter vibes. Yeah. Street Fighter vibes. I don't know, maybe the hair, the sunglasses, the gloves together. It's very cool. Even the sleeveless shirt. It's a lot like Street Fighter vibe. I think you can also model, honestly. I know you're a performer and you do other things, but you should try maybe get into modeling as well. And this is your first time at Dubai Fashion Collective. Would you recommend this to other people? And what was your experience of this meeting?
I would recommend especially for artists.
Yeah.
I would recommend for artists because it's pretty much easier to build your portfolio here. This is a thing that I couldn't make in 2 years, 4 years in my country. Back in the time, my content never make it. But here, in 2 months, I could build my portfolio. That's why I pretty recommend to come over here, special artists, creative people. You can build your portfolio much easier here because of the networks, and you're gonna be able to connect with people all over the world. Creatives mind. Like me, I'm here to support you as well.
Everything about you is just so cool. Thank you so much. Very nice to meet you, brother. Ayan, how are you, bro? How are you? That's the first question.
I'm amazing as usual.
Do you want to introduce yourself and what you do?
Yeah, sure. So right now I'm working as full-time in the luxury closet as a social media and content PR. And aside from that, I run a page called Mason Insider where I cover fashion events, fashion shows, and also educate people about various things related to fashion, it being fashion breakdowns, analysis, things like that.
So we actually connected during Dubai Fashion Week, but we didn't meet technically, but we saw each other, right? And you messaged me, and then we kind of follow each other, and I really liked your content. And then we had dinner at one time as well, which is cool. But man, this is the power of content. Like, you meet other people, and events as well. Like, you meet other people. So this is kind of how we connected. And I just want to talk more about this. Like, do you think coming to events and meeting other people, that is the best way to grow in Dubai? Because I personally think yes. Like, you have to put your face out there. You have to be present. You have to be in rooms where you don't know other people. Like, maybe it's scary for creatives because naturally I'm a very shy person, but I force myself to go outside. So do you think for other people watching this that they should force themselves to go outside their comfort zone, meet people, network, because that's where opportunities lie, I think?
I 1000% agree on that, because I do feel like all the opportunities that you get, especially in Dubai, is through networking. Working for about a year here in Dubai, every single opportunity I've gotten is through an event, through a person that I met at an event. And that is simply something you can't replicate while staying at home. You actually have to get out there on a weekend whenever you're free, meet a bunch of people, collaborate on something, build up your portfolio, and that's going to get you to the max. And ultimately, Dubai is the place where you meet people who are literally doing the most amazing things in the world. Like, for example, you itself. Like, when I first met you, I was so inspired by like how your content is, and I was like, oh my God, I have so much to learn from him. And just things like that in Dubai, you definitely have to get out there, go to events, meet people, and it's a no-brainer for me.
You know, the first time I really met you over dinner and we're talking, you told me you've only been doing content for 1 year or 1 year and a half, I think.
Yeah. 1 year.
This blew my mind because your content is really, really good, and the way you talk about fashion, the commentary you provide, it's very professional. So do you have any advice for someone that wants to start doing content, not just in fashion, but maybe something else? What advice would you give to them?
Okay, so first advice that I would give, when I was starting out my content journey, I was very clueless about my niche, very clueless about the type of content that I want to create. So the first thing that really helped me was experimenting with different things. So be it edits, be it covering something, be it voiceovers, talking to the camera. I tried almost every single content style there is, and then I realized which fit for me. So I did not just go out there and listen to like 100 people's advice on like how to create content. I experimented so many times over, and so far I've created 300 pieces of content just on my own page. Wow. So I know what works for me, and what might work for someone else might not work for me.
Sure.
So I feel like it's a very personal journey for every single person. So I feel like go out there, experiment as much as possible, create as much as possible, and you will find yourself within that.
That is the thing. Consistency and trying different things, experimenting with different style, and getting feedback from people that watch your videos.
Yeah.
You know, if people are commenting a lot on a particular video, then you should make more of that kind of content. And that's the best thing, because when we make content, you don't know who's going to see it. You don't know what opportunities you will get with it. And you don't know where you'll be invited or what paid deals you'll get. Like, literally, the amount of content opportunities I've gotten and the places I've been invited to, I've just been like, when I get into that room, I'm like, how am I here? Like, actually, how am I here? So content, I think, is powerful. Posting content every day, just getting it out there. And we're living in Dubai. Like, people should be making content every day because this is such a beautiful city. There's content opportunities everywhere we go. I spend a lot of time talking to you guys on the camera because, you know, I love to put myself out there. I love to show other people. And everyone in Dubai is hustling. Everyone's doing their own thing. It's inspiring. So I love to hear what other people are doing as well. But thank you so much, bro.
Thank you so
and thank you so much for coming today. One more question I would ask you is, would you recommend Dubai Fashion Collective to other people? And this weekly meetup, do you think it's important for other creatives to come to?
So every person watching this is one of the most important events you will ever see, because not only are you meeting the right people, you will literally get the right people to collaborate with. Just today in the meetup, I am not very shy, but I'm like not completely an extroverted person, but I met so many people who directly can help me grow in my field, and vice versa, they'll grow as well. Like photographers, I do a lot of shoots, I direct a lot of shoots, I met a lot of models, I met a lot of creatives within the industry. So I feel like if you are aspiring to grow within the industry and if you're looking to collaborate with others, this is a must-have. And the idea of having this meetup weekly is just brilliant because there's so many things. Like Dubai is very fast-paced. Like if you do the meetup once a month, that is obviously missed opportunities between those timelines. So I feel like the timing is perfect, the people are perfect, the conversations are perfect. And yeah, I would recommend it to anyone. And if you're watching this, please go.
Thank you so much, bro. Thank you.